Hi, it's me, Anna Schaefer, and I wanted to give you all a brief recap of what has been going on in my life and in the life of all of this over the past couple weeks. But first, I have a story to tell you guys. So today, something new happened in Annaland. I got in my car, I went to a clinic, I signed some paperwork, answered some questions, and got a flu shot all by myself without my mom even knowing. I sent her a picture afterwards and she just said she didn't even know how to process what had happened. She was so proud. And I'm proud of myself, and I just feel like that was a really big adulthood win that I did today. So I'm probably going to finish homework later on and then go watch a Disney movie or something to celebrate my adultness because I feel like it's necessary. And also, I got a coupon. It says, "You got your flu shot. Don't miss out on the savings. Shop now." It's 20% off, which is like not a lot for a seminary student, but I'll take it. So get your flu shots. People don't get the flu. I had the flu in like January and it was horrible. We're not going to talk about that. We're talking about the All of This mini tour that I went on. So I went to 4 different events throughout the week. Each one was something slightly different. So I prepared 4 different talks for them for the week, which was a lot, but I loved every minute of it. On the Sunday, right after I got into my hometown for fall break, I went and spoke to a group of teen girls in a youth group, and I got to share my testimony, my Girl Meets God story. I got to talk about who I was when I became a Christian, some things I went through in my middle school, high school years, some things I went through in college up to where I am now. And I blog a lot about my life. I'm always very honest about my life, but there's still some things that I don't really bring up unless we're having like a face-to-face conversation. And so I loved having the opportunity to just do that, to talk face-to-face with these girls about some of the hard stuff that I've been through and how God has shown himself faithful and grown me in them, and how my job as a writer and as a person going into the ministry gives me the opportunity to do some of the things that terrified me most a few years ago, but I love every minute of doing now. Like I always say, if you had told 13-year-old Anna that she would be speaking in front of groups of people, she would have like denied that and like locked herself in the closet and not come out, because like that was so far off my radar. It was ridiculous. And now I absolutely love doing it. So I also got to talk to the girls about gifts and using your gifts for God's glory. How God gives us different things, whether it's singing or acting or writing or playing an instrument, or maybe it's teaching, or maybe you're really good at like math, like but someone's got to be good at it. Or maybe you're good at, healing people with medicine and things like that, like doctors and nursing, whatever it is, how you can use your gifts for God's glory and to show people how good he is. And then I also got to talk about all of this and answer some questions about it, and that was really fun too. On Tuesday, I got to return to my alma mater as an alumna, as a person who has graduated from the school. And they invited me back to speak about my publishing journey, since I did begin writing all of this while I was a student there. It was part of an undergraduate honors thesis that I did. And so I got to share my journey, share my story. I got to reconnect with the faculty who had helped me on this project. I got to encourage other students who are going through the thesis process. I got to encourage students to, chase that dream now, because there will always be excuses that you can make. Like, once I'm done with this stage of my life, then I'll write a book, then I'll chase this dream, then I'll do fill in the blank. But there will always be opportunities to put things off. So like, I just encourage them, take a deep breath and dive in, and chase your dream, do what you're called to do. And so that was a really, really fun time. Thursday night, I got to go speak to a group of teen girls who are in a homeschool co-op class. Now, homeschool is very near and dear to my heart, as are co-op classes. Speaking about being homeschooled, I should use correct grammar. And I got to speak to them and encourage them. Again, I got to share my testimony. I got to talk about the book. I got to sign some books, and I got to hang out with the girls and eat some really good food. Like, I like lemon pie and mini apple pies and cheese straws and coffee. Oh my goodness. Like, it was a good food day for Anna. I really enjoyed it. That was Thursday night. And then on Saturday, I had my book release party because the book came out at the end of July, but I hadn't really had an opportunity to celebrate because the book came out and I moved to a different state and I started school, which I don't recommend doing all of those things at one time, but you know, it happens. And so I got to come back to my hometown. I held it at a local bookstore, which was so much fun. Like, I've always loved that store. And so many people came, people who I knew from growing up, former bosses, you know, friends from church, some people I didn't even know who had seen like an ad for it on like my local radio's website or the newspaper website or whatever. And I got to do a drawing and I did a little reading from the book and I got to answer questions and just shake people's hands and take pictures with people and sign books. And it was just a really, really good time. You guys, somebody just came to change the air filter in my apartment and I completely forgot they were coming today. And he knocked on the door and it scared me. And so then he came and changed the filter and he went to leave and I was in the kitchen pretending I was doing things other than filming a video of myself talking. And he's like, have a good day. And I'm standing there holding a knife that I was putting back in the drawer and I'm like, you too. Like, it was awkward. Story of my life. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. That's what I did Saturday. It was so much fun. I had a great time. Great week. Now I'm back at school. Midterms are over, but papers are not. So many papers. For those of you who want to know what I'm up to in the writing world, not a lot because papers, but I am working on another book, another project. And if you could see, I have a corkboard right here and a whiteboard over there. And if you could see that, you would get all the spoilers for my next book. So I'm not going to let you see that. But I will say that I am working on it and I appreciate all of your kindness and your support and your prayers. If you have read all of this, that's getting annoying. If you have read all of this, if you would do me a huge, huge favor and just leave a really quick, honest review on Amazon.com, it would help me out so much and will actually influence when I'm able to publish another book, believe it or not. So thank you again for watching, for all of your support. Go get your flu shot. If you go to CVS Pharmacy to the Minute Clinic, you'll get a coupon. And who doesn't love coupons? We all love a good deal. Speaking of a good deal, all of this is on Amazon.com, which you can purchase for $16 and some change. Or you can get the ebook for like $4.99, which is like the cost of a cup of coffee. You can't beat that deal. Self-promotion over. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for talking to me. I'll see you later.